Hi, my name is Julian Payne, owner and master barber of the original Mobile Barbershop Company. Today, we're going to answer the question of how do you adjust a Wahl razor edger? Well, make sure that you first, number one, unplug the clipper, phase one. Then, make sure that you have a star head screwdriver or Phillips screwdriver in your house that you can use effectively. Now, what you would like to do is first disassemble the blade from the top of the clipper. It's only 2 screws here, so you should be able to do it fairly quickly. Next, what you want to do is also, there's 2 more screws inside here. Typically, some of the Wahl brand do not have these 2 screws, but make sure that you look and see which ones you have. This one particularly that we're working with is a Wahl Professional, and as you see that it's the red one, it's the razor edger, and that one has the 2 screws on the inside. These control the tension of the blade as well as the level of if you want to push the blade further up or bring it back. There's a side-to-side motion, which is also driven by a magnetic motor inside it. It pivots back and forth, which will cause the blade to cut the hair. Now, what you want to do is loosen these 2 screws up right here, just enough to push the blade up just a little bit. And you want to check to see if the blade, with one eye open, is as close as possible to the front. Now, what you don't want to do is make sure that the blade is over the bottom blade. You don't push the razor blade over the razor blade guide, which is at the bottom, because you'll experience just cut after cut after cut. So you want to get it as close as possible. What I like to do as a barber in all my years of adjusting blades for clients and things like that, you want to make sure you have a flat surface. What I like to do is put it on a flat surface and just gently push the blade down a little bit, and that should get it right at its even point to tighten the screws back up. So while it's on its tight point, on its flat surface, I'm sorry. You want to tighten the screw back again. Tighten them back on. Not too much, because you don't want to mess up the tension of the blade, which won't allow the razor blade to go back and forth. And then you check it to see to make sure that the points aren't over the edges or anything like that, with one eye open. And mine looks good. And you just want to work backwards. Put the blade back on. Make sure you don't lose any screws. And tighten this back up. Always make sure that you don't tighten it too much, because if you need to readjust it, because you may not like how it was adjusted, you may have to take it off again until you get the right setting on the Wahl edger. But I think we'll be good. And that's how you adjust a Wahl razor edger. Thanks for asking.